Get ready to face your maker.
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
Yeah!
Okay, yes. We killed one more. Now I want to bury. Or maybe he's just hurt. Yeah. Another dead body, come on. Alright, let's transfer all items. I'm sorry, old lady. Man.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Yeah, peace wasn't an
I don't
option.
know how much you heard. They came here saying they was from Lord von Burgo, and they was looking for 2 bandits that ambushed some knight yesterday. But for sure they wasn't von Burgo's people. They didn't even have his Waffenrocks. But they sure sounded keen to find you fellas.
Maybe they were from that band that followed us yesterday.
Look
Maybe.
here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two.
Yeah, I'm sorry, ma'am.
Bozhena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
She deserves to know the truth, I guess.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trusky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Burgov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond.
They're probably bandits.
You already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Yeah.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't.
You won't.
I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. Except I have another corpse in my yard.
Don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left.
But I have to eat before.
I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you. But be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What
Nope.
about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Yup.
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy, but we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
Alright.
All right, I'll try.
Let's continue with the lying.
Been at the alchemist bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Alright. Let's brew that healing potion. Oh damn, another corpse. Alright, let's start the alchemy. Okay. Alright, we have to boil the chamomile for 1 turn, grind the sage and add it to the cauldron, and finally pour. Alright, let's go to the bench. It was wine, right?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Awesome. Press E to move the cauldron over a fire. This will start boiling its contents. Move down. Okay. Let the cauldron boil. Bellows. Move the candle out of the fire. Alright. Okay. Select and select. Confirm. Okay. You have to drop it into the cauldron. Take a handful of earth from the back of... Which bag? Okay, chamomile, here. Okay. Now inside. One more. And inside. Okay. Okay, I did that. Okay. I'm doing the tutorial in a fast way. Okay, let's grind it, I guess. Good job, Henry. Henry the Potion Master. Okay. Okay, here's a file. And let's put it in. I hope it heals Hans and it doesn't kill him. Alright, awesome, we have chamomile potion. Leaf bench.
Here it is.
I'm dirty.
Oh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Awesome.
To help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
Bury the other
If
corpse.
you're up to it, I'd be right grateful to you if you was to rid me of that damn corpse what's lying there the whole time.
Sure.
Yep.
I'll do the best I can.
When you're done with that, go get some sleep. You won't miss anything, and you need the rest after everything that happened.
Yeah, long day. Oh well. You get rid of fatigue by sleeping in a bed. Furthermore, your health regenerates while you sleep. Okay, I was hungry. I need to eat a little bit. Yum yum yum. Alright. Now let's get rid of the other corpse. Grab body. What the hell? Is that a man? Is he stuck? What the hell? Wait a second.
Get ready to face your maker.
Come on. Another dead man. But why did he appear here? Jesus. Another one I have to bury? Really? Door and chest keys? Okay. Guess I'll take all again. Hunting sword. Alright, let's hope our friend, old lady, doesn't know there's another corpse here. Man, how did he come back? What the hell? Okay, let's take another grave. Start digging. Look at the back. Nice view. That's just a plant.
Fuck. This damn shoulder.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
A cutthroat like him is no great loss. Even so, rest in peace. And may God give you your just reward.
That's for the pig. Or the boar. Alright, let's get some sleep, I guess. And let's clean a little bit before sleeping. You're as clean as you can get a trough. Alright, let's get some sleep, I guess. Sleep and save. Alright, we want to get nice sleep. Start, okay. Oh. He's having a bad dream.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Damn.
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
We'll find him.
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
That's not the old lady.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
You fell in love?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night.
How is she?
He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you
Looks
with the
like it.
strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick on that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped
Oh,
talking.
typical hands.
That sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Battered.
I feel like I got thrown by a horse and then stampeded by a herd of cattle.
Is it really that bad?
More or less. Although the fact that I'm hurting all over means I'm alive. So I reckon it's all good.
That's a nice way of seeing things.
That's surely the healthy way of looking at it. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I
Yep.
dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep.
Yep.
Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
I won't lie to her, but I would say it's fun.
Just told you. Toth.
You know his name, so he's no stranger to you. That could mean you'll meet him again. Or on the other hand, it's a deception and he wants to ensnare you in a trap. One way or another, You should watch out for yourself.
Yeah. Thank you, I'll think about it. Okay.
Thanks, Bozhena. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Alright, increasing Henry's level will also give you perk points. You can use them to unlock his other abilities and upgrades. Okay, I guess I have to choose between two. Alright, I think it's going to be this one. And in speech, let's put this, yeah. Alright, I just chose a couple of perks, so let's get back to the game. New from pot. Oh, look at them hares and turkeys. Hey, you're alive, man. You looked dead yesterday.
Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all about cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of
Awesome.
course, I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bozhena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first two times?
True.
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Sir Hans was captured by Cumin.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a Cumin patrol.
Humans?
Mercenaries from Hungary. Brutal Cotharos. Mercenaries from
Somewhere
Hungary.
in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleyov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they
True.
want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever.
No, they were nude.
Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
Yeah,
Ah, it's just this kind
out of
motto of ours.
insisting.
Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
As I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
Ah, but you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
How Sir Hans took an arrow.
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Damn.
Seat! He got shot in the backside!
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Badumts.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself.
Ooh.
But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
Pervy old lady. How did you beat that cutthroat? Yeah.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falcon and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you.
It looks like that,
Shows your
yeah.
motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
You should.
tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zhelioth, you'll see the castle.
All right.
Zhelioth.
I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Oh, Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that
He's
spade.
lying.
We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry.
Yeah.
Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not
Sounds
all that
good
hard to
enough.
brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena.
Save your
Quite
schnapps.
handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.